Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back. It's your boy Mondo. On today's episode we have Anthony C7 on the dyno. We chose to install some Texas Speed long tubes. This car came in with a base number of 400 to the wheels. I'm about to dyno it right now. On the stock tune still, I'm about to check to see how much gains we actually get, which is long tubes, and if it's safe for you to run the long tubes with high flow cats without the tune. So this pull you guys just saw is with the stock tune with the Texas Speed headers. My mistake, at first I said it came in with 400 wheel, completely stock. It was my mistake. It actually came in with 388. I just looked at the chart. Right now we hit 407, so that's still pretty impressive gains. The car ran safe. AFRs were actually still pretty rich, so that's a good thing. Timing was good. That being said, it is safe to run the long tube headers without the tune, as long as your colder intake is stock or behaves like stock. So, in other words, if you have a bigger intake like a Rotofab or the 5-inch intake that some people are selling, you will most likely require a tune because the map housing is bigger and will throw the air calculations off and will run the car on the lean side. So let's go take a look at the numbers with just the long tube headers. Check it out. So, like I said, these are the Texas Speed long tubes. They do have the high flow cats, and it's a completely stock tune. These are the gains. So, right here at 6 grand, we came in at 388, and now we're at 401. So the headers alone gave us around 13 horsepower peak, and we saw a little bit more down low. We did pick up a ton of torque. We're at 400 when before we were at 380, so we picked up 20 foot-pounds of torque, which is insane. Let's find out how much a tune will give us. Well, I just got done with the second pull. This is my base tune now. I took out some fuel, took out a little bit of timing. Let's go look at the results, guys. So, this car was running super rich from factory. We were in the high 11s starting, and then it would drop down to low 10s. So, as you guys can see, we picked up about 5 horsepower there. Let's look at the chart. We picked up 407, 395, so we picked up 8 there, 405, 400. So we picked up an average of 5 foot-pounds and 5 horsepower, so it's not bad. That's still just base tune right now. I'll start dialing it in better. All right, so I'm about to show you the gains we had with Anthony's car. I was actually pretty happy with it, so check it out. We are looking at a total of 409, and it came in with a peak of 391. So that's around 17 horses. Nothing crazy peak, but we picked up way more torque, which is what I was kind of aiming for. You guys can see right here, we were at 385 and now we're at 409, so that's around 24. But then again, we lose a lot of resolution to the smoothing factor. I have to have it set at 50 because it takes quite a bit. It looks really choppy if I don't. Yeah, so we picked up approximately 20-30 horses. Mid-range we picked up a lot more than we did top end, so we're at 371 here, 393 there, so that's 22 horses. So overall it didn't do too bad. Alright guys, so that wraps up Anthony's car. Now, you guys may have noticed the change in seat color. That's because this is actually Matt's C7 now that I'm working on. I just got dialing in the new 85 with the new exhaust. So if you guys recall a few episodes back, we were having issues with his knock sensors. His exhaust was extremely loud, so we went ahead and added some vibrant resonators, cleaned up the exhaust tone. Sounds extremely wicked, it's super loud, and it helped control the knock sensors a bit more. So that car is super happy. I'm happy as well because I can now feel comfortable with the car being out on the road with better timing, a little more aggressive, and relying on the knock sensors picking up any weird thing instead of having the car super conservative as it left before, even for E85. So let's go look at his new numbers, guys. Just check out that new graph, man. As always, solid is his previous tune, how it left with the previous exhaust. The new dotted line is where we're at right now. So it's just a lot of gains to be had. Fortunately, I already erased the numbers, but yeah, so picked up around 10 horsepower and 15-17 foot-pounds of torque. So let's do one last pull just to verify everything and get going. So even the end cap sounds a lot better. I'm extremely happy with the way it sounds. So Matt, I hope you're happy as well. So this one right here is Matt's versus Anthony's, and the only difference in these two numbers is that one is on manual and the other one's automatic. So you guys should be able to tell the difference right away. These were both on the 91 tune, about the very similar timing. So here it is. Just top end, it's insanely different. Matt left with 435 on 91, and this car has a peak of 409. So it's about 20 horsepower that we're losing through the automatic transmission. It's kind of sad how much the 6-speed actually robs us. So obviously with some tuning we can firm up the shiftness and have it shift a little bit sooner. So at that point it kind of makes up for the manual if you're a slow shifter. But here it is, man, the numbers don't lie. So this wraps up today's video. I'd like to thank Anthony, I'd like to thank Matt. We got to compare both of their cars. We got to see the difference between the manual C7 and the auto C7. We got to see if it's safe to run headers without a tune. We got to see the difference in exhaust makes in tuning these cars, which is so much learning material. I'm extremely thankful for both of them allowing me to work on the cars, and I'm extremely grateful for you guys and your added support. So thank you guys once again. I'll see you guys next week. Have a good one.